Morning. First job of the day is we've got to bring home some cull ewes that have been away at keep for the summer. They're going to come back, we're going to have a little sort out and see what we need to do with them. And then we're going to go through some of the breeding ewes we've been buying and I'll show you what we got. So shall we? Right, so we've arrived, we're at this is an ex-military base. It's got like these big ammo stores. We use the sheep to manage the grass, but there's no grass left, so coming home. Just going to try and catch them in here. Got Zoe coming with a bag of sheep food, because I think that's about the only way we're going to get them. I think they're just hiding around here somewhere. What, Gills? So these are just some ewes that we lambed last year and then we're not going to lamb them again, so they're grazing ewes. Just going to get them fat and then send them away this winter. They're actually not done well here at all. Not the best nick really, but plenty of time to turn that around. Just took on a lump of grazing that I might put some cull ewes on. We're just trying to work out what we're doing with it. Yeah, hopefully they'll just run in with a bag of food. Come on. Yeah, think about it. Talk amongst yourselves and join me over there. They just use it a bit old, pain in the backside, or bad bags. Bad bags is the main reason we cull. We are just trying to get some more youth in the flock, but I'm not afraid to lamb a toothless ewe at all. I don't think we'll need to this year. We really struggle for keep between sort of April and September. It's like there 6 months there that we really struggle for grass and grazing, and it makes the summers quite long because we're just sort of moving things, and it's not really a very good way to do things. It's not a very profitable way of farming, not that any farming is, but it just makes it a bit harder when you've got little lumps everywhere and you're moving them all the time. So we're looking at lambing a few less this year and just doing a bit more over the winter to try and sort of cover that until we pick up more spring or summer grazing. Come on. Come into my trap, my pretties. Huh? I haven't got a clue. Looks about right, I suppose. Missed one. My GoPro battery died. Classic. Pretty cool in here, isn't it? Hello. Ladies, you coming home? I'm going the wrong way. Come on then, let's go. Go on. Go on. Job's a peach. Just got back to the farm, just going to drop our cull ewes in here. Just sort of stacking them up in there at the minute while we work out what to do. I've been hearing a lot of stuff from Australia that they're really struggling to sell their cull ewes, but the trade over here at the moment is okay, but I don't quite know what's going to happen in the future. With these girls, I think as soon as they're fit, we'll just start clearing them out rather than try and hold them all winter. Come on, girls. Whoa, nearly. Whoa. Stay. Let's go like these. Low. Don't you dare. Just quickly before we go and have a look at all the ewes I've been buying, just got to tell you about a little race to 10k that I've got involved with. So there's a couple of Irish YouTubers called YouTube Ireland and The Sheep School, and they've challenged myself and someone called William Rubottom, I can't help but say his name like that, to a race to 10k subscribers. It's all for a good cause. We're going to donate money to the DPJ Foundation. If we lose, the Irish boys are doing a very similar charity. So if you are watching this video and you don't already subscribe, you're gonna have to now because it's for charity, innit? So that's one way of getting you in it. I'd really quite like to win. So if you can, give myself a little subscribe. And Cowley Hall Fun William Rewbottom, because it's both us needs to go over the line. That'd be great. Right then, so all of these ewes in here are ewes that we've bred from last year and we won't be breeding from again. They've done their time. But where we don't retain our own females just yet, we buy them in. And this year we have spent a small fortune on some ewe, and I'm going to show you them now because we're going to go and worm them and bolus them and just give them a little MOT, make sure everything's all right. So come on then. So all of the new sheep that we've bought are in this field here. There should be about 75-ish. We also dumped a trailer load of ewe lambs in here, which wasn't ideal because I don't like to mix them with the ewes, but we didn't have anywhere else for them, a bit of a problem. But we're going to separate them off very soon. In fact, I think most of the ewe lambs are down here, so I'll probably just leave them to it. Lovely. Yeah, so most of the lambs are actually down this end anyway. Oh. Whoa. This field used to be an apple orchard, so every now and then there's like a big, and you go, whoa. Good old Toyota. So I'm just going to push these through into the next little field. Good dog. Lovely. So today I just need to worm the ewes and give them a little bolus. We've been bolusing everything that we tuck over the last few years, and I haven't done a test to see if it's improved our lambing percentage or anything like that, but I just can't see it being a bad thing. It costs about £1. I cannot see it being a bad thing. To me, it feels the right thing to do, so we're just doing it anyway. I know that our ground is lacking because we don't have any good ground really. I know our ground's lacking, so the sheep must be lacking. You're supposed to do it 6 weeks pre-tupping. We never end up doing that. Apart from this year, we got loads of them done. Must have done 300 pre-tupping, but these last 70 we haven't just bought, so we're probably 2 weeks away from putting the rams in, so we're a little bit behind, but it's all right. Right, we're just enjoying an unseasonably warm October day. So I'm just getting a bit of sun. So we have everything we bought in this year. These were our new girls. New gills? What gills? They're over budget. Overall, they've averaged us £109, which isn't the end of the world. There's a lot of youth in here. So we bought these Klin mules, Klin cross mules the other day. They were £116. Our mules are 110, and then we bought these Texels. That's perfect, like 3 in a row. Couldn't do that if I tried. These Texels here were 84 quid, but they're 3 and 4 lammers, so they're a bit older. We're kind of at that point now, that's what I've been saying, that cull ewes that we'd want to lamb are best part of 90 quid. So you can give an extra 20 quid and have breeders, you know? Have ewes that are they're 2 lammers, those mules. You know, so realistically, we got 4 or 5 years out of them yet. Whereas the cull ewes would be recycling every year. So we dug a little deeper, and that's what we've got. Fairly happy with them as well. Not bad. Some of the Texel types, they're actual Texel Romneys. What I'll probably do is pull the more Romney headed out of them, and we'll graze those and weigh them in rather than lamb them. It's just a personal thing, I'm not a big fan. But other than that, pretty happy, mate. Also, like I said, we're only 2 weeks out of tupping, and these are young mules and young Klin mules. Now, Klins are renowned for being pretty good lambers, like have a lot of lambs. Mules have a hell of a lot of lambs. When you put the two together, you're talking ridiculous lambing percentages. We don't really want that, so I'm holding them on our farm here rather than taking them out to keep at the minute and flushing them up really well, because I don't want them having loads of triplets. We just don't deal well with them. If every sheep in here had twins, that'd be perfect, because they're plenty young enough to do it, but I don't want any triplets. I'm just not a big fan. We lamb outdoors on a really low input system. We just don't really need it, so I'm just keeping them fairly tight at the minute. There's no point flushing them up. Better get bolusing then. Right, all done. Although I definitely forgot to change about 10 ewes there. Not ideal. Never mind. Pack the wrapper up, on to the next one. At the moment, I'm doing a daily tup check. I'm one of those farmers that really neglects the boys all year because they don't really need anything, do they? And then one of them got fly about 3 weeks ago. I was like, oh my God. We're so close now to using them. But I'm like, don't die, no. So it's that time of year where they all sort of knock each other about and get head injuries. Got to look out for fly in the top of their heads this time of year. I don't feed mine or anything prior to tupping. I probably should, but that's why I'm quite careful nowadays about where I buy my rams from. I want them to come from a home where they've not been like completely pampered, because they just don't get it at our farm. We use them like 6 weeks of the year and then they just laze around. Some life really, innit? 6 weeks of hardcore partying and then that's it. Just sleep. That's not a bad life. In other tup news, I bought my shedding ram. Buzzing for him. I've just got to go and pick him up from Dorset. So I've just got to find a minute to do that. It's about a 6-hour drive. Well, there and back, it's about 6.5 hours. So it's just finding a minute to do that at the moment. Right, boys. My Millennium Blue is the size of Texels. They're brilliant, and they're such nice tups. Really like them, boys. We've had one that's had terrible feet all year. Where are you? He's the one in the middle there, you can't see him, but he's a Texel Suffolk and he's just had terrible feet all year, so we're not using him this year. I've just got to buy a replacement, so I'm just one ram short, I think. This is the boy we're going to use on our Cheviots to make a Cheviot mule type. Obviously Benji's going on the GFDs. And then we're going to sell this one, I expect, in the middle there. And that one at the back, hiding away. Nice. I'm not unhappy with the condition they're in either, really. Considering this guy had fly bad. That's a hell of a ram there. So yeah, I've got one more to buy, one more to pick up that I've paid for. I was like, mate, just let me pay for it now, because I don't know when I'm coming. Just need a nip over one morning, but it's one of those ones that you could go and it could take a whole day. And at the minute with bits going on, I just can't risk getting stuck in traffic all day. The amount of my life I actually spend filling up water is so long. I've had to put big, heavy water tanks down here to stop the dirty little thieves stealing them. What a time to be alive. So I've got two things to ask of you. One, Zoe's doing Cheltenham Literary Festival Wednesday, 6 PM. So if you fancy coming along, I think it's about £12 a ticket. Come along, she does a little talk, and then we're all going to go for a beer after. So come meet us for a beer. Be nice to meet some of you if you're around the area, you get a chance. Never been to Cheltenham Literary Festival, no idea what it's about. Something to do with books, but I'm going for the beer. I mean to support Zoe. I'm going to support Zoe. Secondly, this race to 10k is really on. So please, if you're watching this and you haven't already subscribed, all you got to do is press a button. Completely free. Appreciate y'all being here. Till next time.